Now, although the Food and Drug Administration has given its authorization, there's still one last hurdle before doctors can begin giving the third shot to patients.
And we check with WPTV News Channel 5's Cameron Leppinger joining us live. A closer look at what's next and exactly who is eligible, Cam.
Well, Mike and Ashley, it's not a done deal just yet. As far as what's next, the CDC still has to give that final stamp of approval, and that's something that's expected to happen later today. Now, these new changes, this all comes after newly released data revealed that 2 doses of that Moderna and Pfizer vaccine wasn't enough to protect those with weakened immune systems. Now, here's a look at who would be covered under these new changes. This is for transplant recipients, cancer patients, and those who are on medications that impacts their immune system. The CDC estimates there are nearly 3% of adults who fall into these categories, roughly about 9 million people. I spoke with local infectious disease expert Dr. Larry Bush, and he says recent studies have showed that months after these populations received the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines, the majority of them ended up not producing enough antibodies.
What we're finding out is there's a large portion of them who don't respond at all, and there's others who respond less potently than the normal host, than a normal human being. So that's information we've gained. And what we've also learned, that when you give them a third vaccine, their immune system responds better and it protects them, just like it would a person who had a normal immune system.
Now, Bush also wanted to make clear that these changes isn't a unique situation, that it's been done before in the past with other vaccines. He says it has nothing to do with the durability of the vaccine. Take a listen.
The hepatitis B vaccine, the dose that's given to people with weakened immune systems, like dialysis patients, is greater than a normal person. The same thing for the influenza vaccine. There's a high dose vaccine for people over 65 because they have less of an immune response. So this is good news. It doesn't mean that we were wrong. It just means that we're learning more.
Now, Bush went on to mention that if you're on certain medications and you're unsure as to whether or not if it impacts your immune system, now is a good time to reach out and consult with your doctor to see if you're a good candidate for that third shot. We're live this morning in West Palm Beach. I'm Cameron Leppinger, WPTV News Channel 5.